Happy Monday, Pixar fans! How's everyone doing? Dan Taylor from danthepixarfan.com back once again, and today I'm so excited to share my thoughts on and finally open up the newest series of Mattel Pixar Minis blind bags, which actually started hitting Target stores at the beginning of August, so a little late here, but what's extra great about this series is that not only does it feature a really fun variety of Pixar characters overall, it includes the long-awaited Luca Minis that I revealed here on my channel clear back in April, so this has been a long time coming. And if you're wondering why I'm only getting to this review now if these have been out since August, well, simply put, they still have yet to show up at Target stores in my area. To this very day, I waited and searched constantly every week for the last 2 months, and nothing. I have no idea why, and it was so frustrating seeing essentially every collector and their dog pick these up when I couldn't. So, long story short, a huge thank you to a very generous Instagram follower of mine, Chris Booth, for reaching out and sending all these my way. I'm so happy I can finally share them here with you all. By the way, I've also heard that they're at Kroger stores too, but I don't have any of those in my state. So what's interesting about this series is that once again, this is not the canceled or delayed Pixar Series 3. Just like with the All-Star Rivals minis that hit earlier this year, this is just its own separate brand new thing. There's no series number, and this one doesn't even really appear to have any kind of series name. I guess we could just call it the Luca series, even though there are characters from other Pixar films too. Alright, so as we can see here on the back, there are once again 12 characters to collect. There are 6 Luca minis: Human Alberto, Julia, Human Luca, Machiavelli, Sea Monster Luca, and Sea Monster Alberto. And then we have Mike Wazowski and George Sanderson from Monsters, Inc., Miguel and Alebrije Dante from Coco, and Bruce and Squirt from Finding Nemo. Now, I don't really understand why Luca didn't just get its own complete series of 12, just like Onward and Soul did. Like, I can easily think of 6 more characters they could have included, but it is what it is. Anyway, like always, each bag does have a blind bag code, and what that means is that each bag has a certain letter on the back that corresponds to a specific character. So knowing these will save you time and trouble at the store when you'd otherwise be awkwardly standing in the aisle there, feeling the bags for however long. So whether you're trying to find them all or pick out select favorites, these codes will help. In the case of these particular blind bags, the letter you're looking for this time is the second from right in this row of letters here right above the barcode. So, for example, this one would be bag letter C, and you'll see just in a minute who's inside. And if you really want to confirm even further who it is that you're getting, if you don't trust the codes, there are these little holes that you can look through. They're just big enough so that you can tell who you're getting by pressing the figure up against it. Still though, don't miss a second of this video as I'll be sharing the code letter for each character, and to help you keep track, I'll be opening them in order, starting with blind bag A and ending with L. Okay, with that out of the way and without any further background, let's just get into it here. Starting things off, blind bag code A is Mike Wazowski, and I actually didn't get him here as part of this series since I already got him last year when he was released in Pixar Minis Series 1. That's why I'm not opening him up here as part of this series. This is literally the exact same figure, so if you already have this one, you can certainly skip this re-release. Blind bag code B is the only other re-release in this series, and that's Miguel from Coco. This is the exact same Miguel that was already released last year as part of Pixar Minis Series 2, which I already purchased and reviewed, but if you were never able to find that series, since it was harder to find, this is your second chance now to get this character. However, if you do already have the Pixar Series 2 Miguel like I do, this is just another one that you can go ahead and skip. Okay, moving on to all the new characters in this series, the actual blind bags, and next is blind bag code C, and it's Bruce from Finding Nemo. This is the first ever release of this character as a Mattel Mini, and he looks so super cute. I love him. No head articulation with this one, but both of his fins can be rotated all the way around. Blind bag code D is another brand new, never before released Mattel Mini, and that is Alebrije Dante from Coco. I really love the look of this one. Fantastic design, vibrant colors, and he'll display perfect next to Miguel and Ernesto de la Cruz from Pixar Series 2. As far as articulation, his head can rotate all the way around, but that's it. Moving along to blind bag letter E, and it's the adorable Squirt from Finding Nemo. Again, his head can rotate 360, that's it, and he has a very cute stylized look overall. He'll display great next to Dory, Bruce, Darla, and both the happy and stern versions of Nemo. Letter F is the one and only George Sanderson from Monsters, Inc., and this is certainly one of the cutest, if not the cutest version of the character out there. So much love. Once again, he's got the sock detail on his back, which apparently seems to be a requirement for every single George Sanderson toy to have. And then again, his head can rotate 360 degrees, and yeah, he'll display perfectly next to Mike, plus the previously released Sully, Boo, and both versions of Randall. Blind bag code G is Human Luca. Okay, right on. So now we're going into Luca territory here. This is really exciting. And he looks so stinking cute as a mini as well. His head can also rotate 360. And from his pose to his overall look, it's all very true to the character, and even though he's pretty skinny, this figure can stand up well on his own. All in all, he fits the mini style perfectly. Code H is Human Alberto, and I'll just go ahead and echo the same thoughts that I had for Human Luca. I'm so happy with this mini. Again, his head can rotate 360, and he can stand up well on his own. Honestly, now that I have him in hand and I'm kind of thinking about it, he looks almost identical to the Funko Pop Human Alberto, like even down to his pose. I thought that this design looked kind of familiar. Blind Bag I is Santa Mozzarella, it's Julia, and I'm just noticing this now as well, probably because I was just thinking about this with Alberto, but she also looks an awful lot like the Funko Pop sculpt. The face, the pose that she's in with her both hands on her waist like that. I don't know, just an observation. Julia's head can also rotate all the way around, and that's really all for her. Another cute little mini here. I mean, who doesn't love Julia? Next up is Blind Bag Code J, and it's everyone's favorite Italian mustached kitty who looks like the cat version of Nick Offerman, honestly, Machiavelli. And this is another fun addition to this assortment, and he looks really great, just as suspicious as he should. His head can rotate, and that's it for this one. Now, if only a Massimo mini was made to go along with him, that would have been awesome. Second to last mini here, Blind Bag Code K, and it's Sea Monster Luca. Cuteness overload with this one. It's probably my fave of the Luca minis. I love how he was designed so that he's in a swimming pose with his tail kind of acting as the base or support so that he can stand up well on his own. Very clever, very well done. And again, if you couldn't guess, his head can be rotated all the way around, as well as his tail. I just failed to demonstrate that here when recording, but I love, love, love this mini. So cute. Lastly, it's Blind Bag letter L, and it's Sea Monster Alberto. Honestly, now that I'm seeing it, this one probably ties with Sea Monster Luca. They're both equally cute. I don't know which one I like better since they're both so similar in the way that they're done, like with their tails as the base and everything. They also both have a subtly shiny plastic used for their skin, which is a fantastic touch. I can't really tell if it's the plastic used or like a glossy finish, but either way, it gives a little added whimsy to them. Alberto's head can also rotate 360 degrees, as well as his tail. Final thoughts here. If you're a collector of Mattel's Pixar minis, I think it's pretty obvious that this series is a must-have. Whether you're looking to get this entire series or just pick up some select favorite characters, or maybe you just want these 6 Luca minis, either way, whatever your collection goals are, I hope this video helps you on your search and that the blind bag codes come in handy. I'm definitely curious to hear what your favorites are in this series and what other 6 Luca characters would you like to have seen if this had been a full set of 12 Luca minis. I would say Ercole, Ciccio, Guido, Luca's parents, and then either Luca's grandma or Uncle Ugo. Anyway, as always, I'm looking forward to your comments below, and if you did enjoy this review, please consider giving it a big thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more Pixar toy reviews from my personal collection. Don't forget to ring that bell. Find me all over social media at Dan the Pixar Fan, and I will see you in my next video.